All right, hole one at Delaware State Park disc golf course. It's at the reservoir, Delaware Reservoir Lake. Hole one's about 300 feet behind those trees, right on the edge of the water. Back view from hole one, you got to come through this gap right here. And there, like I said, there is water right behind with a steep drop off right behind the basket. All right, 5-footer for par. That's hole one. All right, hole two at the Gordon Holton Memorial Disc Golf Course. Sorry about the hole one. I didn't have my tripod set up yet, and there was people waiting, so I was in a hurry. Looks like it's a bit of an anhyzer through the trees. Shouldn't be too long. There is water right. To my Mako 3. Should be putting. All right, circle one. Let's see if I can make this first putt without warming the putter up. Well, first putt from circle one, that is. Evidently not. Par it is. So I should say this is at a reservoir, the Delaware State Park. And it's mostly a wooded technical course. Not overly long, but it is very technical. This is a drop in for par. On to hole three. All right, hole three is a 400-foot tunnel shot. And the basket's up here to the right, behind this line of trees to the right. I don't have a forehand, so I'm just going to try and throw something down there through the tunnel, and I didn't turn it, so hit something way left, but it'll play. How did I not hit any trees on this hole? I left myself a really difficult second shot. You can see the basket through the trees over there. This is a poke and hope. I just hope I can get close to the basket. Oh my God, I got so lucky. I got so lucky getting through those trees, and I'm in circle one, 15-footer for par. Twice our luck. Yeah, it's luck. Still haven't warmed the putter up. All right, 270-foot hard turn right. I don't have a forehand, so I'm gonna have to throw this diamond and hope it turns on me. Kind of cut roll, but I should be able to get up and down hopefully. Well, it turned out way better than I could have expected. I'm at the edge of circle one. Oh, spit out. You know, you always make the second one. Drop in par. On to the next. All right, hole five, another forehand hole. There's a slight half a mile an hour headwind. I'm gonna try and throw my leopard 3 and have it turn. 290 feet up and to the right around the trees. Let's hope I can get this to turn. Oh, dead straight. Oh well, it's going to be way left of the basket. All right, 10-footer for par. Par it is. All right, hole six. These holes are usually much harder in summer when the grass or the trees are all in with the foliage. I'm playing it here in the winter, so it's a little bit easier. But this hole is at the marina. You can turn around and see the marina and the water over there. The basket is straight back through those trees. There is a long forehand line to the left, which I can't hit. There is a low hyzer gap hit here, but you have to throw something high speed and hopefully, well, for me, like I'm throwing my heat. Throw it out there low and hopefully it skips back over towards the basket. Ah, that might be parked. Wow. Not quite parked. It's about a 18-foot putt. Air ball to the right. Both of those to the right. Well, that should have been an easy bird. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I am a mid to lower mid 800 rated player. Twice are its luck. Second one was better than the first, they always are. All right, hole 7 is 320 feet into the trees back there. This hill to my front here on the left is water. That is a pond for fishing here at the campground. So you got to get it out there about 300 feet to get over the water and be safe, unless you go around it somehow. So let's see. I'm gonna try and go around it. Turned it over. Hit the only tree in the fairway. Well, the only 2 trees. Not the first available, but the second. But it's dry. I'll take it. So I do have a bit of an Anheuser approach. The basket's back there in the tree, so let's see if I can float this EMAC Judge correctly. Turn a little more. Yeah, well, that's a circle 1 edge putt. Yes, 25 footer maybe. Got a guardian tree there to the left. And why am I missing everything right? Bogey, first bogey. And I spoke way too soon. My first shot landed right here. And now I've got these trees in my way. Double bogey it is. Hey, second one always goes in, right? All right, hole 8, 260 feet up through there. We've got a left gap and a center gap and a right gap, but they're all very tight. I'm gonna try for the center one, but I might hit the right one. Way right, into a tree. All right, still got a lot of work to do. Basket's behind all those trees. So, time for the pig. Go in. Oh, buzzed the tower. All right, just a 10-footer. Par. Hole 9 is 330 feet straight ahead. There is 2 tunnel gaps here. Got a hit. I probably will bail out left and not get there. So, or hit the first tree or second tree, get through, and go way right. Still got a bit of work to do. Got to get straight ahead through all those trees. I'm gonna pull out the old James Conrad Envy. Try and get this right gap and work my way back to the basket. Hey, it's parked for a par. I'll take that. 4-footer for par. I think I'm still 2 over, thanks to that one hole. Rock on to the back. Hole 10 is a 300-foot tunnel shot, and there's a cluster of trees that's between the goalpost trees up there. Dead center is where the basket is. It's behind them. These tee pads, it's been raining a lot lately, so these tee pads are a little slick. So I'm being kind of careful and taking a little bit off my throws. And you hit third available. Woods golf. And since I suck and hit the third available tree, which was only 50 feet out, I'm gonna throw this ESP Glow Flex Buzz and hope I can get around those trees. And not if I throw it 4 feet off the ground. All right, it's tucked behind all those trees. I guess I'll try and go around them with this Envy. Lay it under the basket for a 4. Take my medicine. I think that's a 4. 1. All right, for a bogey. All right, hole 11, 275 feet it says. Straight through this tunnel, across this creek. This creek runs right to left. Got to push straight ahead as far as you can. I'm gonna throw this Fission Insanity. See what we can do. Do that about as well as I could. It turned a little right. I got a great kick. I'm putting. Looks like it kicked me down the hill, so I can't set my camera up down here on the hill. So I'm gonna put you behind the basket and disappear down the hill and let you see me try and putt. And Gary, that's reminiscent of Green Ridge, that kind of hill. The one I fell down on my butt. Oh, just missed it. One more feet a second. Oh, that's steep. All right, I'll take that for par. All right, hole 12, I think. 320 feet straight ahead. There is OB to the right. Trouble to the left. There is a bit of a right to left wind. I'm gonna throw the Insanity again, same as I did on the last hole. I'm not trying to get all the way there. I can't get 320 feet with this disc, but I just want to make sure I'm trying to stay in the fairway. Yeah, I might not have done it. I didn't think that disc would go left, but it did, and now I'm in the crap. Horrible place to be scrambling from. I got nothing. So I'm just going to try and dump something out of the woods. It's out, but ugly. All right, I'm still deep in circle 2. Get lucky. Oh. That was the best putt I've made all day to hit the basket. That's my normal putt lately. All right, drop in bogey. All right, evidently that last hole was G. It was a bonus hole. Here's hole 12. I guess there's 20 holes in this course. I didn't realize that. It's 300 feet, dead straight through all these trees. It's a poke and hope. There's a creek that meanders all the way through the fairway. The basket is elevated at the other end. This is a valley. It goes down and then back up again. I'm just trying to throw a leopard. Hope it doesn't turn over too much on me. I want to hit the first tree in the center of the fairway. All right, I'm deep in the crap here. Got really no opening. Let's try and hit this small little gap right here. Make some headway. I'm gonna hit the first tree up there. Not much of an opening here. I do have a tunnel shot though. Let's see if I can get there. That just see a bogey. All right, this hole looks tough. Hole 14, 280 feet. The only real gap is way left of the basket. Gap here, but the basket's way to the right towards the water. I don't know what to do here. There is a small little hyzer gap right here. I'm gonna try and throw something a little more stable and hit that. Maybe that might work. So I gotta get between two trees that are about 7 feet wide. So I think hole 5, I think it is, a lungs, but you gotta come out of the woods between those two tight trees. But except instead of there, here, there's water on the right and a whole lot of trees in the fairway. Go around it. All right, I'm in the fairway. Worked out all right. Just outside of circle 2, but looking back at the tee box from here. And then just to the right there is water, there's a little island. Somebody out there in the distance fishing. So basket's straight ahead, about 70 feet maybe. Looks like there's a drop off behind the basket. So I'm gonna lay up. Send me the emoji. I deserve it probably. But I laid up. Yeah, it does drop off, so it was probably a good thing that I laid up. It drops off and rolls down. It's a par. All right, hole 15 is 270 feet through a very narrow gap back to the left. That gap's got to be no more than 10 feet wide, and it's out 150 feet, so see if I can get through it. Or go around it, maybe. Nope, hit tree. That was awkward, and it hurt. All right, we've got an Anheuser poke and hope shot coming up. Basket's back around to the right here. Going the EMAC Judge. Get through. Almost got through. Kick right, so I'm going to be circle 1 edge right. It was headed toward the basket. Yeah, circle 1 edge. Or just have the tripod fall over because it's very hilly here. And it's the terrain is very tough. Try it again. It's about a 40-footer. Hey, I finally made a circle 2 putt. All right, twice hurts luck, Simon. Yeah, hit change. Hole 16 says it's 170 feet over a ravine, but it looks like it's a poke and hope. Man, there's a lot of trees, and I can see the basket from here, but not from the tee pad. Trying to put a pig. There's a small little gap here to the right. I'm gonna try and hyzer through that gap. Hope I get lucky. If I go straight, it's a 20 or 15 foot wide gap, but I'm just going to end up way left. Do it way too low, but I hit the gap. I'm at the bottom of the hill. Short. I hit the gap though. Hopefully that hill is not too steep. Another, like right, yeah, I'm at the bottom of the hill over here. I'm going to put the behind the basket. You, hopefully. Go in. Finally making some putts. That was at least 45 feet uphill. All right, hole 17 is another tunnel shot with a lot of trees in the way. 300 feet. Close to 300 feet up to the left, I think. So it's over a ravine. The basket's above my head, but there's a sheer drop off in between. A little bit inside, hit a tree, down the hill. There's a lot of trees on this hole though. All right, I can't even see the basket. I'm not even sure which way it is. I'm at the bottom of the hill. So I'm just gonna try and throw it up that way and hope I get lucky. Well, I'm up top of the hill, hit a tree. All right, circle 2 edge putt through trees. Hit the pole. Double bogey. Tap in. All right, hole 18, but I guess technically it's hole 19 because that one hole was a G. There is 20 holes here and there's one more after this one. So it's marked hole 18, but it's technically hole 19 on the course. It's another poke and hope. It's 290 feet dead ahead with 500 trees in the way and this 8-foot gap in front of me. And I don't know, it's poke and hope. And hit the tree in the center of the fairway. As you can see, I have got nothing over here. Baskets straight ahead that way through all that stuff. So I'm just going to pitch out. Hopefully get out to the fairway. All right, I got out, but I still got 130 feet to the pin. Still some trees in the way. Almost hit the tree in the center there. But that's putting. Man, these are hilly and muddy. All right, it's a 10-footer. Twice hurts luck climbing. One hole to go. That was a bogey. Basket straight ahead, about 300 feet or so through a gap. Trees in the way. Short tee pad. This tee pad's only about 6 feet long, so. Hey, I hit the gap. And I think I parked it. In circle 1 anyway. I'm within 10 feet. Nice in on a birdie. All right, I just finished 20 holes here at the Gordon Holton Memorial Disc Golf Course in Delaware, Ohio at the state park at the reservoir. Very technical, mid-length. I think the longest hole was 400 and something feet. There were a lot of 270 to 320 foot range holes, lots and lots of trees. I played okay. The first half of the course, or 2/3 of the course, my putting was atrocious. At the back half, I started making some putts. It's a wooded course, you know, hit a lot of trees. It is what it is. Anyway, enjoy. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. I know I did. It was fun.